welcome once again to another exciting episode of Everyday Christian, where we enjoy life from a Christian perspective. We look at everything under the sun from that Christian point of view, and hopefully in this way help you to begin to live your life as a Christian every day. And if this kind of thing really is something that you like, don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos over here. So anyway, this last week, what happened to us is very, you could say annoying. You probably have seen complaints online about people complaining about their internet. It's very easy for us to complain about our internet connection. It's too slow. It keeps cutting out. Every time we want it to run well, it messes up. And we complain about it, we post about it, we list the names of our internet that we have, and we tell everybody, this is why my internet is so bad. I don't like them, I want a new internet. We're very quick to be judgmental and say something like that. But when was the last time we said something good? Our internet recently cut. It just died. And I was trying to figure out what happened. Now, formerly in IT, I went and troubleshooted everything until I figured out that the problem was the modem router was not working. I checked it, the lights weren't even on, so it meant that it was the actual box was not working. There was no power going into that box. And I was like, this is just great, because of course we do everything online. Whether we work or we play, we do it online. And it can be very difficult. And so I messaged our internet provider. I messaged Sky Cable. Sky Broadband is the one who provides our internet. So I messaged them, typed them up, and I messaged them, and I told them our internet cut because the box isn't working. There's no power going to it. Can you please send someone to take a look at it? And as usual, they sent me the email that asks for all your details, and they told me within 48 to 72 hours we will be there. 48 to 72 hours. But then, something happened that I did not expect. I got a phone call from a Sky technician, and they said, we are in the area. We can come over right now. And that was amazing, because imagine 2 hours after calling, a technician came here. He checked our internet, and the problem with the internet was the adapter. The adapter was the problem, right? So the adapter was the problem. That was the reason that the internet was not working, that there was no power going to the modem router because of the simple adapter that was broken. And so he got it, he replaced it with a new one, and said thank you, and he left. Imagine just 2 to 3 hours after I sent a complaint to Sky Broadband, someone came over and fixed it, and we had our internet back already. So thank you so much, Sky Cable. Thank you so much, Sky Broadband, for that wonderful, excellent service. Something that we rarely ever talk about online is how good some services can be. And I was really blessed because Sky Cable did such a good job on that. But what does this mean to us as Christians? Like, from a Christian perspective, when we think about these things, what can we learn or look at this from a Christian perspective? And something I thought about is how the Bible keeps telling us to encourage one another. In Hebrews 3:13, it tells us to encourage one another daily. As long as it is called today, we encourage one another. Every day we should encourage each other. We're so quick to say something bad. We're so quick to be negative and post stuff about people we don't like, about things we don't like. Yes, you have bad experiences happen, and sure, you're free to share that with everybody if you want to. But the thing is, how often do we share when good things happen? How often do we compliment other people? When our government does something great, how often do we post about it? When our internet goes well, when our phone service is going well, how often do we post about that and say, it is great, I'm so happy we have this? When our Zoom breaks, we complain about Zoom, Google Meet, Facebook Messenger, we complain about those things, but then what would happen if we complimented those things also? And we recognize that God has given us these blessings to be able to communicate with other people, to encourage one another. In Hebrews, when it tells us to encourage one another as long as it is called today, it is something that we can do not just for people in our lives, but even like companies, our government, our church, our pastors, our friends. We can take every opportunity to encourage them and share with other people when they do something right, when they do something good. Why don't we take these times to encourage them, to tell them how much we love them, to tell them how we appreciate them, instead of using our words to tear people down? Maybe for once we should use our words to build people up. Anyway, hope that made you think a little bit more, because what we should be doing always is loving God and loving others, not just in our words, not just in our actions, but even in our thoughts and the way we think. Keep on being a Christian every day. I love you guys. Bye.